Hello and welcome to All Aboard Resin Creations. I'm going to be using this tray mould today, but I'm not going to be using the whole thing. I only want to be using this outside rim of the tray to make a frame. So I'm going to start by mixing. I'm going to be using polyurethane resin today, and it's FC100 in white by MB Fiberglass. So I'm going to start by adding 1 part into this jug. I'm not really sure how much I'm going to need, so I'm going to start by doing 180 grams of each part. This is a 1-to-1 polyurethane, so we get this mixed up, and then we're just going to get it poured into this outer rim. So I'm going to give this a good mix now for about 30 seconds. You don't need to mix polyurethane for any longer than that. It does set up really quickly. So if you're going to be using polyurethane resin, make sure you get everything that you want to use first, get it all ready first, because otherwise you'll find that this will start setting up in your pot. So get everything ready. So I'll just give this a few more stirs around. Can start feeling that getting a bit warmer now, so a few more seconds. And then I'm going to get this poured in. So like I say, I just want to be using this outside edge. So I'm just going to let it find its way round as much as I can. Don't want it to overflow. So I'm just going to be making a frame. So I'm just going to clean off that bit there quickly so I can see where we're at. Can always tidy that afterwards. And I've also got this little gnome mould, so before this sets up I'm going to pour some into that as well. So that's him done. Just need to check to see if I need any more in here. Just getting it up to that rim without it overflowing. It's taken a lot more than I thought it was going to. Try and get a dame on it if I can. Right, so let's just have another little tidy up of these edges here. Get those bits off. So that's looking okay. So before this sets up, I'm just going to get something else that I can pop in there, just so as I don't waste it. What else have I got? Right, I've got this little bear mould, so I'll pop some in there. It's starting to set up now. I'm not going to get anything else out of there because it's not pouring now. So right, so we leave this to set up, leave this to cure, and then we'll be back for the next bit. This is all cured up now. It doesn't take long to cure up, only about 20 minutes, half an hour, something like that. So I've demolded the little extra bear that we did. So I'll finish him off later. So I'll start by demolding this little gnomey thing. So we pop him out of there. So there's our little, just needs a bit of trim in there. There's our little gnome. And we'll have to like trim the bottom there. So I'll do that in a minute. Get him trimmed up. So there's our little gnome. Now we want to take this frame out of here. So I'm going to pop that out, and then that just leaves us with a nice round ring. And I bet you're thinking, what on earth is she doing? But now I want this ring to actually stand up. So I'm going to mix up some more polyurethane resin. So I'll get my scales, turn them on, and I'm going to add, not sure how much this is going to take. I'll add 100 maybe. Let's do 85. 85 of each. So again, I'm using the same polyurethane resin as before. Nearly there. Right, that's close enough. And again, we'll give that another stir for about 30 seconds. So while I'm just stirring this, I'd just like to say thank you to everyone that subscribes to my channel. I appreciate you all so very much. Thank you for all your lovely comments and taking the trouble to like my video, or videos rather. It does help my channel, so thank you all ever so much for that. So I think that's mixed up enough now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hold this upright and then pour this into here. And I think I'm just going to have to hold it while it's setting, but it won't take long to set. I'll just have to keep hold of it while it's doing that. So I'm going to be stood here for a little while, so I'll see you in a minute. This is all cured up now, so we'll pop this out of this mould, and then that ring will stand up on its own now, so that's good. So that's our little ring. So now I've tidied up the bottom of our little gnome, and I've got a hot glue gun, so I'm gonna put some on there, and then set our little gnome onto there. And then while it's still a bit wet, I'm going to cover that with some glitter. Do that both sides. Give that a little shake around. So that's him attached on there. Oh, and I'm using the Hemway Premium Glitter in white. So I've also got these trees, but I don't want these wooden bits on the bottom. So you can just unscrew those and then fluff it back up again. So the same with these little ones. Just unscrew that, pop that off, and then just fluff that back up again. So I'm going to put this larger one at the back there. Hold that in place while that sets. Hopefully it won't take long to set up. A little bit longer than that. Let's pop a bit more on there. Hold that in there. And then we're just going to place a few more trees around the front and around the back. So now we do the same with some of these little trees. Put a blob there. Put a bit of glitter on it. And then set our tree into there. And then the same with the next ones. Pop that in there. And I'm going to do a couple on, oops, let's put a bit on the back of that one. Put it onto there. And then we're going to put one on this side. So I'll put a bit on the back there. Put a bit of glue on that bit, a bit of glitter. And then attach that to that side. Then the same again. Put another one there, bit of glue on the back of that one, bit of glitter, hold that one in place. And then I'm just going to, I think I put one more at the front, I think I put one more there. A bit more glitter on that one. And then a bit on the back there. And then we're going to spin it around and then put a couple on the back here. So I think I put one there, bit of glue on that bit there, cover that with glitter, and then attach that one onto there. And then another one next to it there. Bit more glitter. Add that one in there. Get any stringy bits away. And then this last one, I think we'll put, let's have a look. Should we put the last one? I think that'd be enough actually. And then I've got a little reindeer. So he's going to stand in there. A bit more glitter on there. Pop him in there. And then I'm just going to do a few blobs of extra glue around here. And then just add some more glitter to that. And then the same round by the reindeer and these trees here. Let's pop another glue stick in there. Get some in there. Down the back there. And then add some glitter to that. And a bit more round by a little gnome there. And again, more glitter. And then we're going to spin it around and do the same on the back. So a bit of extra glue in there. And some glitter. And I need to see if I've got some more white glitter, so I'll be back in a minute. So I used a piece of paper and then I just tapped off the glitter that was on there. So I've got a bit more now. I didn't realise this was my last one in the white. So I'm just going to put an extra little bit along the back there, around that tree. And then cover that in the glitter. And then tap that off, any excess. So that's all our trees and our little scene done at the bottom there. So I'll just have a quick tidy up and then we move on to the next bit. So next I've got this, it's like a rhinestone self-adhesive ribbon. So I'm going to go around the base with that to finish that off. So I'll start at the back and then peel off some of this and then attach that at the base there and then work my way around. I've got it stuck to my jumper. Bring that all the way around, sticking it down. And then I've finished that off at the join at the back. So we're just going to cut off that little bit of excess there. Cut that off there. And then stick that down. So that's our base bit finished. So now I'll lay him down so you can see. I've got some baubles that I've attached some cord to. And I've also got some bells that I've got some cord on. So I'm going to just pop those out the way. And then I'm going to hang that over the edge there carefully, and then I'm going to pop a bit of hot glue on the back of the bauble and then stick that in random places to the frame. So I'll put you on a little fast forward while I'm doing this, and then I can show you at the end, because I'm going to have to start like hold these in place for a little while.
Red nose shining in the night, prancing left then darting right, snowflakes falling twinkle bright, Rudolph leads the sleigh's flight. Hooves hit rooftops, reindeer calls, dashing through the moonlit halls, kids asleep inside their walls, Rudolph loves the wonder of it all. Oh jolly, jolly reindeer fly, lighting up the winter sky, Santa's helper up so high, together they will always try. Through the clouds and through the trees, Rudolph cuts the chilly breeze, guiding Santa through the freeze.
So now we've got all our baubles attached, and now we're going to tie these all together with a bit of extra cord, and then slide that down until it meets our little gnome's hand. A little bit further there, do that a bit tighter, and then we're going to trim off those excess pieces there. Cut those off, get rid of that bit that the knot was on, and then we're going to attach those to our little, to our little gnome. So blob of glue on there, and then he's going to be holding all our little baubles. To make sure they don't float away. And then I think the last thing we need to do is, I've got these little hats that they're for bottles of wine and things. So I think we're just going to pop on a little hat. So there's him at the bottom there. So I'll take some pictures so you can see it properly. So thank you ever so much for watching my video today, and stay tuned for the pictures at the end. Bye for now.
Frosty winds on a December night, laughter ringing pure delight, Santa's sleigh takes off in flight, reindeer dashing through the light.